Previously on Toddy the Magical Boxer. Our great hero escapes a sad little cell, buys a slave, liberates a mine and slays a dragon. And as he left after slaying the dragon, Toddy had to go to the bathroom. But here's the big question. Did he ever reach the bathroom? Yes. Yes, he did. Behold, the second episode of everyone's favorite mage brawler, Toddy the Magic Boxer, on his quest to become the best. What did I say the previous episode? Toddy just slayed an immortal dragon with his fireballs, and the king of Dragon Palace is summoning Toddy to tell the king whether the dragon was killed or not. But first, he went into a ye old Russian pub, to request a heavily armored YouTuber for assistance. Upon entering the highlands, the king told Toddy that he was the chosen one, and was ordered to climb a mountain to be taught magic karate by some old white Asian men in a temple. Hooray, now Toddy can go on an adventure. And in case if you were wondering about the smaller cat that I forgot the name of, Toddy sacked it because it killed Merlin randomly with its extended jaw. But then, standing next to some pointless corpses. Oh my god. It's the bard. With a dirty face. What happened? Immediately, Toddy requested a Viking shanty.
We drink to our youth, 2 days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm clouds and restore what we own. With heart and our steel, we'll take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we'll drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Marvelous. The bard even used a Viking shanty guitar. I should lower the background music volume. Mr. Bard, your songs are truly a wonder. Then upon walking down the road a bit more, Toddy saw a fancy medieval structure. It was home to bandits. One of them asked for the password. Toddy replied with the word password, and he was let through. Wait, this isn't how it was supposed to work. And so, he beat the crap out of the guard bandit and looted the chest, knowingly avoiding the trap, and went on to fully liberate the fancy medieval structure with the help of YouTuber Man, the heavily armored dude. As the path went foggy, Toddy met a fellow boxer, told by his pants and gloves. The boxer offered Toddy some drugs. Then YouTuber Man killed him. Toddy realized that he wanted to be the killer, and sacked YouTuber Man. Then upon asking for more drugs, the boxer dueled Toddy to the match. The boxer was underleveled and Toddy won easy. Then Toddy came upon a very spooky castle filled with magicians. The magicians hated boxers and Toddy had to kill them. Then he went into the castle, killed everyone, and realized that he wasn't the real protagonist. He was killed. But he lived. And after experience from his previous deaths, he enchanted his weapons, as well as an axe that he purchased from some little kid off camera. Oh no, there wasn't anyone to try the axe on. And so, Toddy continued with his journey to do what chosen people do. He could feel the magic karate spirit. He wanted to do revenge on bullies, which he didn't have. Then he saw a man. The man was attacked by a dumb mutt. Toddy got to test his axe out on the dumb mutt. He decided to name the axe Soul Scraper. Axe for short, because it could fill Toddy's stone magazines with magic bullets, so he could use the magic magazines on his magic rifles to help him on his American fantasy adventure. But then he got attacked by a rabid Stone Age Garfield, which he successfully slayed Mario style without taking damage. This feat deserves respect, teabagging. Then Toddy came across a very spooky cave. Oh my god. It's Gruntilda's lair, the home of the witch cult. Animal heads, scary. Toddy enabled sneaky mode, and then realized that he sucked at sneaking. Good thing he had the higher ground, as well as unlimited power. With this unlimited power, Toddy was able to take out a with, and kill the spider sent by another witch. That other witch was bugged, and so weak that Toddy could kill her with just one hand. Talk about feline masculinity. Which you won't. Then Toddy found his first magic rifle. It's a tranquilizer gun. Toddy could see a turret ahead, and his plan failed. The tunnels became cobweb-filled. This means there is a giant spider boss. But Toddy has already killed a spider. Toddy is no berserker, he was the intelligence unit. A mage, a magical boxer to be specific. Toddy knew that giant spiders are too fat to fit in small holes, and he used it to his advantage. Upon strategically defeating the spider, Toddy could see that all Clinker, the crab, did was block Toddy's path. When the spider was low on health, and ran away, Toddy pulled out his ultimate melee finisher, in the Soul Scraper series, a splitting headache. Good grief, you could call that a splitting headache. Lmao. A secret chest later, and Toddy ended up in the main zone. Gruntilda's necromancy workshop. Toddy went sneaky fireball mode, and then he noticed that he didn't assassinate the main witch, but her thrall. The main witch, Gruntilda, had the same power level as a 14-year-old explosion mage in a fantasy anime, except she was ugly and had unlimited magic storage. Yeah, Toddy died. But alas, Gruntilda didn't know that Toddy had the power of a simpering simpleton in a jumpsuit who teleported to another world with the ability to respawn no matter how much he dies, and he can improvise multiple outcomes, and the show is basically suffering for multiple episodes straight. And so, Toddy beat the reverse waifu to death and paid his respects. And then he broke the prison route. His name was Peter. Peter did not like the fact that Clinker the crab was wearing armor, and tried to take it off without asking for Toddy's permission. Boys, girls and magical fairy tale creatures of the wasteland. Don't listen to Karens like Peter, he does not know how to respectfully treat animals. You all right, Clinker? And so, Toddy and another thing left the terrible cave to never return again. Upon reaching the village known for its path to the wise wizard's hangout, Toddy beat up a fox, as usual. He also crafted bags, he needs them.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
7,000 steps. A man, Toddy has the cardio and endurance level of a fat guy. That wasn't offensive, that was true. The climb was treacherous. Toddy was attacked by every animal the mountain had to offer. From dumb mutts from hell, to these tiny ice spike leviathans that were very angry. There was also a troll as one point, which Toddy paralyzed and finished with the Soul Scraper series, a splitting headache. This is finishing move jokes, not dad jokes. Finally, Toddy reached the ancient magic karate temple. Upon entering, Toddy was greeted by wise white Asian magicians, who were known to teach magic karate. They made Toddy show his fighting spirit by letting him shout at them. Then one wise man taught Toddy a Japanese saying. Error, error. Magic words believed to project such shock that the enemies gets propelled back in their virgin state. Toddy realized it could be improved by combining his first magic karate ability, called 1.5 meters, mate. This is a quarantine, not a convention. Also known as Begone Thought. The wise men took Toddy outside and showed him another Japanese saying. A word of haste, it lets you travel at such speeds that you think God himself ran past you. Toddy thanked the wise men for their wisdom, and they asked Toddy for the money, because being a chosen one is only free in the shows. Toddy is a greedy pig, and he lied, saying he was poor. The wise men told Toddy to pay with some horn from a dungeon, and they threw Toddy off the mountain. Thank God, because of Toddy's kitty paws, he landed without getting hurt. Toddy was in a camp of some kind. The Vikings told Toddy to join the blue team for free blues-themed music streaming, and so Toddy set off to the Viking castle. The Viking king, known as Eric, and his faithful furry companion, Rufus, were having a debate about what would happen if they put up an anti-bullying sign in the barracks, or just supply the soldiers with ale.
My king, a mere sign can't just stop bullying. The stormy cloaks need better therapy. They are adults. My king. They need beer to fix their inside boo-boos, or else they will let it out on someone else. Woof?
My army, my responsibility. We are not giving my soldiers ale. I want them to grow up healthy and happy, so they can study to become doctors and engineers, so they can take care of me when I am old.
They are adults. My king. Woof?
But some of them joined when they are 17. They can't drink.
My king, please. Just give them something for entertainment. For crying out loud, it is snowing outside. They need video games, not exercise. Just get them one switch. It will stop them from sparring indoors. Woof?
This discussion is over.
Also, during the debate, this maid kept asking Toddy if he needed something.
Fight so that all the fighting up I fight because I must. Your words give voice to what we all feel.
King Eric seems to be suffering from the Karen disorder, so he asked Rufus, the furry, if he could join. The Stormy Cloaks Viking fan club hates icy spikes, so the furry set Toddy out to hunt one. And so, Toddy used his flying kitty powers to jump off a cliff. Then he found a cave, which was too high level for him, and so he jumped off a cliff. He landed in water, so he lived. After doing sick ice and rock parkour, Toddy discovered a crashed Viking ship which is being looted by bad guys. Toddy used his radical series Zappa Dapper Ding Doing to kill the minor baddies. The chief of the robbers didn't like Toddy's style, and so Toddy had to kill her with his Soul Scraper series, look left and right before crossing the road. It helps you not go to a fantasy realm from a truck. Which is kind of bad. The loot chest was very good. It had a fancy white ball and cool shoes. Suddenly, an old lady broadcasted a message in Toddy's cat ears.
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreek. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
It was a goddess who wanted her light bulb back. Too bad, it's mine now. Oh my god, the island is right over there. And so, Toddy put on his sick dang bang gang space booties and killed an ugly bastard. Boys, girls, whatever magic object you are, this might be a challenging battle. That was easy. Upon telling the furry that Toddy killed the angry Ice Spike, the furry wanted Toddy to come with him and prank raid the Romans by stealing their treasure that they tried to find. And as Toddy set out to go on another journey, an assassin appeared out of nowhere and almost shanked Toddy to death. Toddy had to pull out a finisher. Sibling wrestling series, the Slam Down. You were a formidable opponent. And so, Toddy decided to wear the assassin's shoulder storage in their honor. And then a nice wolf appeared out of nowhere. Then it ran away. Good thing that Toddy has unlimited power. Then Toddy saw a ruin. Skeletons attacked Toddy, but they were the weakest enemy in the game. And after a touch lock, Toddy found the gauntlet addition to his dang bang gang booties. Upon almost reaching the furry and the boys, Toddy was attacked by another Peter. Because he killed that wolf, leaving more meat for other wolves and predators to eat on. While in reality carnivores should eat more veggies. Have a load of this clown. This is why we don't stupidly save the environment without thinking twice about it. Upon entering the prank dungeon, the furry tasked Toddy as the door opener, who sneaks around the place and opens doors of many kinds. Eventually Toddy and the boys ended up in the crib, in which the Skeleton King was chilling in. With some magic and his bare fists, Toddy took out the Skeleton King as well as the last skeleton. And he learned a magic saying, "The world," which lets him stop time. King Eric was impressed by Toddy becoming friends with his army, and made Toddy deliver an axe to the King of Dragon Place, along with some pizza rolls, to be delivered to the barracks because of their good behavior. But the King of Dragon Palace didn't want the axe because it was too dangerous. Also, his kids were very annoying. King Eric instantly started a war with Dragon Palace, and Toddy was sent to the front lines. Good grief, a war. Toddy couldn't help but make a creepy dance. And Clinker couldn't stop jumping with joy from the excitement of war. And so, everyone advanced. It was chaotic, arrows were flying everywhere, it was difficult to locate enemies within range. A girl in her underwear joined the fight too. The war was so crazy that even Igelknytt's computer couldn't handle the craziness and crashed. Toddy was skilled in support, and with his excellent sportsmanship he was able to destroy every barrier the enemies had to offer, being the angel, pushing his allies forwards, until Toddy reached the castle. This is it? Ladies and gentlemen, and weird fantasy creatures. Toddy has liberated Dragon Castle with the help of the boys. Yes, Toddy has slayed a dragon, and led an army to victory. As the skies clear and birds start to chirp, Toddy wonders what he is to do next. Ah yes. He needs a house. And so, he borrowed a shack from a very friendly bear, and had a good rest from this very long episode. But what is going to happen next? Is Toddy going to pay his debt from the wise men? Is Toddy going to do something related to a beacon and a goddess? Find out soon in the next episode of Toddy the Magical Boxer.